Hey, guys! Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. Oops, sorry. I hope that life has been treating you kind. I cleaned off the lens before I started, but it looks like it's still a little cloudy. So I hope you're all doing well. Um, don't forget, if you can, to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. If you can, give me a thumbs up or down, whichever one you prefer to do is fine by me. And it's totally up to you, because here at Be the Difference and Hello World, it's all about you operating in your own free will and us, all of us, being okay with that. Hey Ray, how you doing? So go on ahead and cast your vote. And let's begin. How you been? What's up, Vicky? How you doing? I'm doing good, Raymond. I can't complain. Hey Vicky, how you doing? How's life treating you? Hey Panama, how you doing? Good to see you. Panama, you on the road today. I didn't even know you had a little doggy. I didn't even know you had a little doggy. I really didn't know. Hey, I'm Broken Sylvia. How you doing? Your title drew you in. Girl, we're going to talk about it. I've never really talked about this before, so I figured this is a great time to talk about it. And let's like really have a conversation, not just like to downgrade anybody, but just to like really, let's get to the thick of it, into the thick of it, figure it out type thing. So I know all about it. Wow. So you can definitely enlighten me. Well, we can all enlighten each other. So let me start off by asking, how was your day? Before we get all in the thick of things. How did it go for you? Like, oh snap. I feel like, oh, I thought that my turned a little bit. So yeah, how are you feeling? Like, how's everything going in your life? Struggling, that's why I'm here. Really? What's wrong, Vicky? What's wrong? Can you talk about it? Or you prefer not to? You don't have to if you don't want to. But you know I'm going to ask anyway. I'm so sorry that you're going through something right now. Hopefully you'll be inspired or encouraged or, get a glimpse of peace for a moment, if that's all it can be. Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Edward Smart. How you doing, Ed? Good to see you. You know, Ed, I'm still going through comments, y'all. Like, there's 6 months worth of comments that I've missed, and I'm only at the 3rd month. So I saw your comment, Ed. What was it that stood out to me? There was a comment that you said that stood out to me, and I was like, oh, I never thought about that. I responded to you. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, let me see. First and foremost, let me tell you guys how my day went. So I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was okay. It had its ups and downs, peaks and valleys. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie to y'all because I say, when somebody asks you how your day is or how you feeling, you got to tell the truth. So like it had this little, twists and turns, and it had a lot of that today. But at the end of the day, I'm here. I'm still able to smile. I'm still able to function and, take care of all of the things that I need to take care of, and also to be here with you guys. It's absolutely amazing and a great feeling not to be at work. I saw the response. I can't remember. Oh, okay. It was just last night, so it's all good. But whatever you said broke. I come to you every time I have anxiety. I do. Let the anxiety go away. Go away, anxiety. Hey, J-Dog. J-Dog in his house. So that was pretty much it. I enjoyed my lunch today. I had 2 eggs that I cut in half. Y'all, I didn't boil it good. Either that or I let the shell stay on too long. Cause like that egg, the whole layer, the whole top layer of it was ripped off. I wasted pretty much a whole egg. It was like a very thin layer of the whiteness, the egg white. The yolk was intact, but it was like by the time I peeled it off, it looked brutal. It looked like my nails were in there. It was bad. So I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe like I said, maybe I let it sit too long in that hot water. But it was not a pretty sight. And I was like, oh, Jane Doe would be mad at me if she saw how this egg came out. But my lunch was good. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to make my lunch for tomorrow. Y'all, I'm so behind on videos. Like I literally edited and uploaded a video, and I still have to like do it. You guys think I should do it as Premiere or just drop it? You let me know in the comments. Hey, Body Garbage, how you doing? All right, thank you. Thanks for coming by. What's up, Frugal Mama? What was I saying? Oh yeah, let me know if you think I should post it as a premiere or just post a video. I made banana and strawberry grape smoothie. Ooh, that sounds good, Panama. So just let me know what y'all think. I'll give you a minute. If you think that I should do it as a premiere, a number 1, if I should just drop it as an upload, a number 2. So 1 for a premiere, 2 for upload. You let me know what you think it should be. And I need to check out and see what I need to print. I got more t-shirts today. Isn't this pretty? This is a what's that thing called? A tie-dye t-shirt. A 1, okay. One person says a 1. Oh, what's this? They sent me a... Oh, that's just the invoice. Okay, I got everything that I needed. Good. 2. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Good to see you. How was your day? I hope everybody's doing well. Because, you know, like I said, everything is about trying to be better and try to, like, be as a community a little bit more cohesive than the separations that we go through. So far, there were 2 people who said it should be a premiere. Anybody else want to chime in? I'm also looking at my order that I need to make today, because both orders are like partials, and I need to dang, I should have printed both invoices, both shipping thing. I didn't. Joy, I remember what it is. My recommendation of selling. Oh yes, Ed, that was the best advice that I think I've ever gotten. Like that's so dope. I'll do that. I like it. I'll do it. So Ed commented like 3 months ago on when I was saying like a t-shirt of mine. It was like it was printed a little awkward or wrong. In my opinion, it was wrong. And I could clearly see the defects. And he said that I should sell them as irregular discounted merchandise. And I said, that's a beautiful idea. So I will do that. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to Hello World. Right now, we're trying to figure out whether, 1, I should drop a premiere for a video that I did last night. And if I did, it's going to be tomorrow. Or 2, just do it as an upload. Hey, silly mama. How you doing? Good to see you. So that's where we're at while I'm looking at these thingies. Red racer back. That's done. Yellow racer back. Okay. Do it as a premiere so we can chat it up. Okay, so that's 3 people that say do it as a premiere. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Hey, Sexy Too Much, how you feeling these days? Are you feeling any better? And I got, okay. So I need to print one of these. So that's one. And then I'll be ready to go off with that. A premiere. Okay. So I'll do it as a premiere, y'all. That one I can't do yet. And this one. A large yellow crew neck. And this is it right here. Alright. 2 yellows. Hey Primpin, how you doing? Good to see you. So it's gonna be around 2:30 tomorrow, okay guys? So let's start the conversation. First and foremost, that yellow's popping. First and foremost, I would like for us to know what the definition of a narcissist is. Really, I want to read the definition of it. Because we always say like somebody's a narcissist and X, Y, and Z. We love to call people things that sound so terrible but don't really know the true meaning of it. So let's figure it out. Define. So according to the dictionary, it is a person who has excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. That is what the definition of a narcissist is. A person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. So a narcissist is somebody who is so into themselves, okay? And they think the world revolves around them. Let's see, how can you tell someone's a narcissist? Number 1, grandiose sense of self-importance, lives in a fantasy world that supports their disillusions of grandeur, needs constant praise and admiration, a sense of entitlement, exploits others without guilt or shame, frequently demeans, intimidates, bullies, or belittles others. I think a lot of people use number 6 as their definition of a narcissist, but those other things fall into it too. So let me ask you guys a question. Shoot, I shouldn't have closed that. How many of you have have encountered a narcissist? Examples. Come on, let's talk about it. And how do you combat the effects of a narcissist? Hey Patricia, how you doing? You were at the clubhouse, but it was late. Or how do you effectively combat the traits of a narcissist? Have you yourself acquired any narcissistic tendencies? Definition is a person who overhypes themselves and selfish. They are a magnet and not the battery. Have you encountered a narcissist? Let's work while we talk. Have you yourself been? Would you be able to admit if you had some narcissistic tendencies and have overcome it? See, because we like to talk about everybody else causing all of the problems, but sometimes we forget that we also carry some problems along the way, and we create the cause and effects of different things. And how many of us are absolutely okay with admitting when we're wrong? I thought that was you, Ed. My sister, she believes the world revolves around her. You think that she'll ever care about what other people feel? You think that she'll ever have that inkling or the inclination to be like, you know what? Let me let them have their shine, or whatever the case may be. So I forgot already what I'm supposed to print. So let me pull it so I don't mess it up. I get so nervous. I only purchased like one of each. So have any of us tried to exploit other people or have people do stuff just for our good and not generally for all the others? I mean, I guess if you're currently a narcissist, you wouldn't even think that you are one. Yes, I'm a person who likes to be in the background. Let's talk about it, y'all, because we really have to get to the root of things in order for humanity to really start to thrive and work together. We really have to talk about these things, right? And then sometimes we got to figure out, maybe we're not, let's just say we're not the narcissist, but we have tendencies of doing things to others. To combat them, don't pay attention to them. They are emotional vampires. They can't regulate their emotions internally. They need outside stimulation to be whole. Most don't even know they are. Wow. That's crazy. Have you guys encountered one? I think I have one in my life. Also, if you've been around one too long, you can have some of their residue. Oh Lord. So it could jump right onto you. Ooh, that's that spiritual. Yeah, you got to be careful. Them spirits will jump on you. Y'all think that narcissism is like a spirit? Because we can go real deep with this, y'all. It's not just about somebody doing something. Or do you guys think, how about this? Maybe something traumatic happened to the person where they're like, I'm never going to let nobody get over on me no more. Everybody's going to bend to me. So many different scenarios. I try to stay away from them. There's so many ways to think about it. Okay, that's the t-shirt. And then this one was determined yellow. Okay, I was right. Spirits be jumping. Spirits definitely jump. And I feel like I'm breaking my back bending over. Ironically, I'm printing something that says love. A t-shirt that says love. Oh, wait. Text. Okay. It's almost the wrong one. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves when I'm not right there. That's the eraser back. So let me do eraser back first. Just to get that out. Yeah, over 17, maybe childhood trauma, yeah. Oh yeah, over 17 years I've been around one. I believe it is a spiritual thing. Many are narcs from the traumas. Not all are there. Not all are different types of narcs. They aren't all the same. Ooh, break it down for me, I'm broken. Most are covert narcs. Working too. Break it down for me. Come on, break. School a sister. I love how people, I don't know if this falls under the category of a narcissist, but I love how people like to play with your mind and try to make you out to be the person that's the criminal. You know what I'm saying? Criminal everything. Like, if you, like, for instance, I would say in my life, there's a person that would be like, they'll call me like a wicked person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they do all the name calling and all that stuff, and then turn around and say, okay, we should be friends. What? And then can't understand why I really want to detach myself from that type of abuse. Ow. It's difficult to recognize when their conversation is all about them. But come on now, we know some people that love to talk about themselves. I try not to make things all about me, 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 me. I love to listen and learn. I believe in the following. 1, genetics, okay, upbringing, society, have they viewed the world, how they view the world, how they view themselves, how they interact with other people. It all makes sense. Like I said, I don't know if that falls under being a narcissist, but I'm just like, nah, you're not going to play with my mind like that. It's time for you to go. Bit ounce. Name calling is one thing. Does that fall underneath? Because y'all, we trying to teach me something today. I want to be able to use the English language in the way that it was written. Not because I say it. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best to do things in decency and order so that I am educated for myself. But I think name calling is one of the things. I've seen videos on YouTube where relationships, whether it be the man or the wife, or man or the woman, somebody who is the narcissist would do some really, really mean things and basically have that person thinking that they're crazy. We can't just ignore narcissists forever. But how do you have an intervention for a narcissist if they don't think that something's wrong with them? What can cause them, or what is the trickling effect that can cause somebody to say, you know what, maybe everybody else is right, since it's like 100 people saying that I'm the problem and not them, and there's nobody behind me saying, yeah, no, it's not you, it's them. See what I said? You have to be careful approaching them. I don't know if it's wise to approach somebody who is a narcissist. I don't think it's wise to. I think if, because you end up getting frustrated in your own self, wouldn't you? You'd be like, or you end up mentally messed up from them. One thing we do know that narcissists like to manipulate. Like to manipulate. They love to manipulate. it was a lot to break down in a text. I can't really message like I want to, but real quick, there is a grandiose narc who feels entitled to betray the battery. Kind, I have it all. Oh no, so they were abusive too, because they know how to control the situation for their benefit. Now, what if somebody just has a narcissistic personality? Does that still make them bad? Or rather, does that make their behavior inexcusable? What's going on? This ain't working for me today. I only need to print 2 items. Tell me I'm going to be here for hours for them 2 items. No, sir, no, ma'am. Oh, I know this second one's going to take forever to print. Maybe I might have it easy. This is better. That came out better. See what y'all saying. Sorry, your internet went out. Oh, malignant narcs are very manipulative. Some narcs have some or all narc personality. It's a lot to mention. Some narcs know how to play the game just to get back good with you. Then bam, they back in you to their old ways. I know it's happened to me so many times. Oh man. Blessings, Sister Sylvia. They flip it around to make it seem as like you're the problem. And then when you want to ignore them, then like all of a sudden yep, you become the problem. Do you think there's any therapy that a person can do? But they would have to be willing to. That's the thing. Be careful of how you deliver a message. Don't scream. People don't listen when a person screams. Screaming can cause a person to be emotionally upset and stop hearing the message. The delivery counts absolutely. They don't like to be wrong. They blame everything on you. That has to be so hard. Like walking on eggshells in your own soul and in your own mind just because you don't want to cause any rifts or arguments with somebody who's a narcissist. That's really messed up. That's really messed up. I hope that if there are any narcissists that watch this video over and because I post these lives on different platforms, so I don't know who may watch it, but like I hope if you're watching right now, even if you don't think you're a narcissist, that's okay. But start thinking in your head how you treat situations and how you treat people and how people are affected after being in your presence. For real. Because your life and their lives would be so much better and more cohesive if you would just work on some of the errors that may have transpired in your life. It's like if somebody is fully unaware of their narcissistic tendencies or behaviors, then how can we really fault them, right? Exactly. I had to walk on eggshells for over 17 years. Your life was so hard. I'm still trying to break free. I'm going to help so many people get out. Amen. They don't change. Only God can change them. Hands up to do walking on eggshells. We can't change anybody. They have to, exactly. That's the thing. But what we can do is influence a thought. And that thought can trickle into something like, is that me? Could that be me? See? Right? That's how people are freed from your testimony. When you're transparent, only some of those words that you speak can actually hit a nerve that nobody knows that nerve except for what comes out of your testimony. I don't believe anybody is too far away from turning around and becoming a positive influence in their life and in other people's lives. Is it going to be a struggle for some? Absolutely. But we're humans, and impossibilities are happening all the time because we live. Yes, you cannot change anyone. They have to want to change. Yeah. They have to. I agree 100%. There's no way in the world anybody could convince me about living a positive life if I wasn't ready. If certain things didn't influence, like somebody gave me a book, or I saw something that was interesting, or I mentioned like, oh yeah, I want to start doing this. And it just led me to all the doors that I needed to go through in order for me to be here at this very moment. I'm not saying that I have a story that came from rags to now. What I'm saying is that I was open to have the desire to want to be a better person because of the situations and the people that I was influenced by. Many narcs don't want to look at themselves. I tried to look up if narc has changed. I couldn't find it. Wow. I'm not saying they can't be, but I just haven't seen it. And when they do change, they go back. Wow. Wow. So it's kind of like being an addict. Like, people can be in recovery for the rest of their lives, but if you start using something that broke you down for many years, or even just broke you down in general, I think the temptation is going to be stronger. The appetite for it's going to be stronger. Right? I love having conversations about these things, but I also want us to have like a solution too. You know, in the end, at the grand scheme of things, I want us to be able to come up with a viable solution. Even if it doesn't work, but something to think about it. Just not saying that it's over. You know what I mean? Makes sense what you're saying. Just like, I don't want anything to just be, well, it is what it is. For every effect, there is a reaction. For every reaction, there's a reaction. You can't tell me that we can just talk about it and have no reaction. That's why I say we got to at least talk about solutions. Don't mean like it doesn't mean that it's going to work, but at least we're thinking about it. Maybe we're thinking outside the box. Maybe we're giving extra hope, but I'm not ever suggesting to go back into a situation where somebody was destroying your soul for so long. But moving forward, you know what I mean? Think about what the word says about demons taking over a man. He needs to be delivered. I do believe it is a demonic stronghold that don't want to let go of that person. And you know, they could jump. I guess that's another reason why we should all be careful about who we are around and who we allow to speak so tenderly into our spirits and subtly into our soul. Crazy, right? That was crazy how I put that together, right? Speaks into our spirit and subtly affects our soul. I'm not trying to make a righteous plea for us to save the world. But maybe if we look at the world a little different, maybe we won't see it so bad. Education can only be effective when the person sees the value and the benefits of the education. The educator can put the information out there. It is up to the student to use it. Sometimes the student, hey Q and Nene. Yes, I will never. Oh, absolutely. I am not suggesting that at all. That's why I threw that in there. Hey Q and Nene, how you doing? It's true. Absolutely not. And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to make that recommendation for anybody, period. But I hope that that trauma, I hope that you can recover from that trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because that trauma could lead you into how you deal with the rest of the people that come into your life that may be wonderful. You know what I mean? Then what about if they are wonderful and all they're trying to do is make suggestions, and all of a sudden you just remember that trigger of when that person who was tormenting your life was there. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard one. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with this today. We not having no easy today. This one to be hard for me. This one to be extra hard. What up, D family? How you doing? What happens if you get one in your chat and you clearly know how you clearly know how to deal with them in your chat? I don't even know if I've ever had an experience with a narcissist in the chat. I don't know, silly mama. I guess if that situation arose, we'd have to deal with it then. Hey, House of X, how you doing? Dancing Queen. Amen. Healing is painful sometimes, and it brings back bad memories. Only God can truly heal with counseling. Because it's all about trust and trying to learn how to trust again. Man, that's like our layer of protection right here. That's like that outer shell of your heart. And once that outer shell is broken, it has to regenerate. But I guess it's all in how much you want to fight for your freedom. Girl, y'all, we having a conversation today. Y'all making me think all the way outside the box. D family, we talking about narcissists. You want to throw in a couple of your words of wisdom? I know you got a lot of stuff that you can add to the conversation. I'm not suggesting that she knows a narcissist, but I do know, I've spoken to D family on the phone a few times, and our conversations have always gone deep. Our conversations have always gone deep, and I've always enjoyed them. I wanted to, this is so beautiful. This came out beautiful, y'all. All right, this is the front of it. Hey, Lily, how you doing? And this is the back, y'all. This is the actual order that I received. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I want those orders to keep on coming in. I'm not trying to go off topic, but like, I really want those orders to keep coming in. That makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good. What you making? I'm making 2 orders. They are good reading with emotions. Oh. So then they're the type of person that wants to have a one up on everyone else. Hmm. That's crazy. It's quite scary to me. Lily, we're just talking about narcissists and, you know, type of types of narcissists and maybe also different ways that we could overcome it, or you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily overcome, but just even at least to bring light to the situation where we could think about it differently, or if I don't know, you never know who watches this afterwards. Maybe maybe it might hit a string or two. I don't know. You go, they go, there you go, they reading with emotion. Oh, wait. There you go, reading with emotion. Oh, you making fun of me. Okay. I have to wait for a couple other things to come in for tomorrow. I'm hoping I get it by tomorrow. I don't know for sure though. Well, let's hope this goes easy for me, y'all. Because I've been having a little rough time today trying to make these. Stuff not cooperating with me. Not to mention exercising all weekend. Steer the conversation somewhere else with them. My monster-in-law. Oh no. She's a narcissist, Q&Nini? Aw. Yes, they have me and as well, sis. Which machine do you have, Cameo or Cricut? I don't use either of those. That's why I say. That's why I tell people I can't print nothing for you. Like I don't do private orders. I go through a third party to get my stuff. Well, that's definitely gonna give me a problem. I already feel it. So yeah. And that's why I always also Q and Nene, that's why I'm always like leery about um trying new things. Because I have to keep a minimum order. I have to keep a minimum order. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry that you're going through that. Does that cause a lot of problems with your family, your now immediate family because of that? I hope you don't mind me asking questions. I'm not trying to be in your business, but sharing is like being transparent. And I just told you guys earlier that um, I don't know if somebody in my life is a narcissist or if they just, I don't know, whatever, but they all try to mind bully me. And I just want to like stay away from them. calling me names and stuff like that. I know how you feel, Sister Nene. So sorry. Oh. Oh. All right, this should do the trick right here. Yes. It sure did. It sure did. And all of our situations are different. You know what I mean? There's different degrees of what people go through, but at the same time, we all go through something. Especially if you're experiencing someone who is like that, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter when it seems like it's like, well, my level is more than yours. It doesn't really matter. Simple fact is, we all are going through the same situation, which is preventing you from truly feeling comfortable being yourself, preventing you from truly wanting to communicate, and preventing you truly for thinking that you're crazy. Yes and no. We just don't go around until she matures. We give her that other cheek and silent treatment until she gets it together. Then she gets better every time. I won't let her in my space no more. My narc was abusive and all. Oh, I'm so sorry. Those that just came in, welcome. Thank you, D family. Yes, Silly, tired of being bullied by my in-laws, period. Hey, John W. Period. Welcome to Hello World. I'm so sorry you have to go through that, Sylvia. I'm so sorry about that. But you know what? I'm glad you're overcoming it. I'm glad you were able to have the strength and the courage to get out. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't get out. Some people never make it out. And we always end up seeing those stories either on a YouTube special or a Netflix special, or like even, what's that channel that always all day long has the little mini series all day long? Like you could watch it from sun up to sundown. And you could watch the whole series and it'd be something different, but the story always ends up the same. Narcissistic seems to play well with women. Really? Especially the ones who's unhappy or single. Really? I never thought about that, Q-Anini. I never thought about that. I never thought that it was just, okay, see y'all, I'm learning something. Wow. Hey, House of X. Oh. Wow. I really never thought about that aspect of it, of the sex, right? Because the hormones are different. You think it's a hormonal imbalance, or is it just something happened to her throughout the course of her life that caused her to be that way? People like that will never get nowhere. Wow. Thank you. God is setting me free from it. I almost didn't make it out. God kept me. I would have been. Oh, no. Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia. Are you on Instagram, Sylvia? Why am I shouting? Sylvia, are you? Hey, Shiwana, how you doing? Investigation, discovery. No, it's the other one. It's the where they have the bad acting, and it's always like Mary was with Tom, you know, and it's always like somebody in the middle of their marriage or something like that, or like I don't know. But I used to eat Chinese food to it. Shoot, when I was in school, all weekend when Saturday came around, before I got a job, Saturday came around, we would do the same thing every weekend. Get my chicken and broccoli, or just plain broccoli and rice, and sit there all day long eating it. Lifetime, yes. Hey Afro, how you doing? You get excited, girl. I don't forgot what I said. Yes, Nene, I heard narc women are worse than the men. Oh my goodness. Sylvia, are you on Instagram under the same profile name? Oh yes, you are. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hit you up after this. Oh my goodness, y'all! I never thought about that. Well, they do say women are more abusive, like physically, to men. That assault and battery be like, but sometimes the men don't report it because they don't want to see like, oh, I got beat up by a female. No, you got beat up by another human being who you probably were like, no, I'm not going to hit you because I know if I hit you, you're going to fall to the ground. I'm going to go to jail or you might die from one of my hits versus a couple of hundred of your hits, which is going to hurt and leave scars and bruises and bruise my soul and all of that other stuff and whatnot. I believe I follow you. I will inbox you. I want to say so much, but don't want to say anything wrong. There's no such thing as saying anything wrong. Listen, I don't know. I do not know the answers to anything until I start to understand a little bit of anything. And then from there, my mind goes into different directions, and then people help resolve things. There is no right or wrong. So if you want to talk, you talk. Only thing is, where we may go wrong is if we hurt somebody's feelings and they come and approach you with it and you don't say sorry. That's when you're wrong, when it becomes in your face. But other than that, we just having a conversation, Q and E. We gotta come up with a solution too, like, and a solution too, like, most of the times, I absolutely do not recommend anybody staying in a narcissistic environment or situation that close, especially when you know once they get into that mind, it's over and done with. You all of a sudden think that you're the problem. Not that at all. But if our conversations can trickle an effect where somebody starts thinking about how their perception of the world is a little bit more jaded than what the reality of it is, and maybe they might want to jump into it and be like, oh, let me join that part of reality. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Shame on women can be Is it hereditary? Ooh, that DNA, that blood. Well, we know alcoholism is in the DNA. Why not that? You know how they say when women are pregnant and the mother is mad at somebody close by, the kid always ends up looking like the person that they mad at? I don't know anything right or wrong. I just have an opinion and they feel right. Then that's all you willing to share, then that's fine. Share your opinion. Girl, I never thought about women being worse narcissists than men. So you enlightened me, okay? And then we talking about Afro talking about some, is it in the DNA? Is it in the blood? It could be. It's most definitely hereditary. Wow. She wasn't raised by her mother and didn't raise her kids, and now her son raises her kids and she hates it. Oh no. Okay, Sylvia. Hey Keisha, how you doing? Welcome back. How's your knee doing? How's your knee feeling? Good to see you. Glad you're back. We just having a quick little chitty chat. Look, y'all, I ain't even finished what I was supposed to do. It's kind of like, wow. I have to keep the smile on, just because the playback. Wow, y'all uncovering so many hidden secrets I never thought about. I love understanding. Like, it's one thing about me is I love to understand how things operate and work. You know what I mean? Especially if it's like, well, I don't understand, like, why when it comes to humanity, that I'm really deep within that. You know what I'm saying? I believe his mom was a narc. Oh wow. So do pass down. Some are from trauma. Yep, we talked about that earlier. You feeling better? Yes. I'm glad. You made it. And you notice how I'm not afraid to admit when I don't know something? I'd rather be a student than a teacher. She most certainly went through something as a young mother my husband knows nothing about. Oh, she's slowly revealing to me why she's been bitter. She wants him to ask her when his dad was around. Was together. It was like a deal or something. Oh no. Wow. Well, that sounds like to me that she's trying to something inside of her is making her want to become aware of this is not really good. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. How they conceived him, she's resentful. Oh. See how we were talking about the other day, how it all ties together? We were talking about the other day about working on that trauma, one of those childhood traumas we have. You see? And now we're talking about narcissists, and it leads back to something that may have happened in a traumatic situation. Don't know how old or how young. But you see? Wow. Everything always comes full circle. Ooh, this came out nice, y'all. Man, y'all, I haven't felt so good since that day when I really let go of that hurt, right? When I let go of that hurt, I didn't look back. I can look at the person and really see like they had no idea. You know what I'm saying? And they have, that's my situation. But the result of me allowing that hurt to go, it has no more room. It has no more stronghold on me. And I'm able to love and smile a little bit more. Okay? Miss Joy, the best teachers are good students. Your wisdom and uncommon common sense. You listen before you speak. That's what makes it. Oh, wow. Thank you, Terry. I try. Because I really don't like hurting people. Like, for real. Like, that right there will crush me. To know that, or an idea that I hurt somebody, that junk really bothers me. Because I don't want that. I know what it feels like to be hurt. And I don't want that. And I don't want to be the cause of that either. So, I try to tread very lightly. This is the front. Oh, y'all, I ordered V-necks. Okay? We got V-necks now. We got V-necks in his house. Let me see where the V-necks at. Put your V-necks up. But I'm still looking. Love it. Thank you. Love it. So yeah, let's continue the conversation, y'all. So I don't know, Q&Nini, did you have more to add about her situation? Because it sounds like to me she's on her way to healing. It's probably going to take a little while until she like really digs deep and digs that out. You know, that gangrene, that fungus got to come out. When she gets that out, she's going to be a totally different person. She's probably going to be so remorseful. What is this? Oh, I did order that. She's probably going to be so remorseful and feel like she missed so many years of enjoyment of her family. Oh my goodness. Y'all, when I realized that family, I'll tell you the day that I realized that family was everything for me. I used to work in hotels. Okay, sis, we packing up, heading home. I've been up since, wow. All right, hey Jazzy, how you doing? Good to see you. Nice to see you. She's doing better. I think it's coming up out of her. It's a shame how she attacks us to get, wait, to get it out though. Yeah, I know. But that's the part about when we're growing up, if we're not taught certain things, it carries over into our bigger bodies. Maturity has no shape, no size, no age, no number. It's just where you are spiritually, pretty much. So that's why I say there's a lot of adults in childlike, there are a lot of children in adult-like bodies. And based on how those situations played out in your life, if you don't work on them, you become them for the rest of your life. And you can't walk in your purpose. Now, I done forgot what I was saying before. Maybe not so, Mama. Hey, Adam, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Do y'all believe they can change? Maybe. Maybe not. Hi. Is narcissism a mental illness? What y'all think? Could narcissistic people be a result of a mental illness? There's an imbalance somewhere in the thought process. There's an imbalance, but could we label that as part of a mental illness? That's a good question. Miss Joy, you don't suffer from diarrhea of the mouth. You know when to stop speaking and start listening. I don't want to. You too, D family, get home safe. Tell my friend to look at I gotta take a bit. I wore her shirt the other day. I wore her shirt. Tell her to look at House of X pictures. I wore her shirt. It is something else. Y'all, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's gonna come back, I think. All this product is waiting. All this product is waiting for you. Ooh, baby. Yes. Oh, baby. And all you have to do is order it. Oh, baby. Y'all know I have to be a little silly once in a while. In every chat, we gotta have a little silliness. We got onesies, too. I'm trying to see where that V-neck is. I don't even remember what color. I guess I didn't. What? It's not there? Yes, maturity has no age. I've been told I'm mature than my mother and my mother-in-law. They had us as children and believed we matured better because of the responsibilities we took care of. We want to do better. We had children as adults, not like kids. Yeah, it's a whole different life. It's a whole different life that you'll never even understand. Can you show the V-neck? I'm trying to figure out where it is. I know I ordered some, but I guess it didn't come in this box. I don't think it came in this box. Nope, it didn't come in this box. No, it didn't come in this box. Let me look on the computer. I need to do better, y'all. Because I just be ordering stuff and be like, all right, I trust that they're going to send me everything that I order. That's bad. Don't do that in business, okay? I really, truly forgot what I was going to say about something. And I threw myself off by looking in that box. Let me look and see the order. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm trying. The most things, wait, the most thing, also important thing is that when you're dealing with him, you better make sure you know who you are, because they will flip it around and make you so confused. Yeah. Them, okay. Yeah, yeah. You be like, wait a second, I think you're right. I am the one that started it. You had nothing to do with it. Wasn't even in the room, and it's still your fault. Yep. Let's see what I ordered and where it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was today. I ordered something last night. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, the V-necks are coming another day. But the sizes that I got was extra large, large. I only ordered 3 just to start off. Let me track my package. Let me track my package. Okay, email can't be reached. I'm on the Wi-Fi. I don't even know why I'm worried about it. Tomorrow. I get it tomorrow. And the color that I got was black, extra large, royal blue, extra large, and red large. I typically don't order smaller sizes, because most people buy something bigger. They usually buy bigger. Okay, I got a question. What happened if you're dealing with multiple narcissists at the same time? Ooh. And then you attracted something crazy then. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that, Nene. Wait, what happened? Oh, you just catching up. I pull out your holy armors and they fall every time. Mm-hmm. Multiple narcissists. That's crazy. It's no way you can know that they're a narcissist if you're dealing with multiple people, because you'll be so confused. I don't see how you would even recognize at that point. I don't see how you could recognize that you're even dealing with a narcissist. At that time, you're probably so like, I don't know what happened or when, but I think I'm the crazy one. I think that's what will happen. I think that's what will happen. What about that mental illness? If a narcissist has mental illness, what then do we do? How can you handle that situation if they truly have a mental illness? Is it their fault? Is it still their fault? Can they be still held accountable? But then are they a functioning person with mental illness? That's also too, you got to think about that too. Like, are they a functioning person with mental illness? Because like sometimes when I think of mental illness, I just think of somebody who is not able to communicate properly, and you can clearly see that there's some type of issue. But there are a lot of people with mental illnesses that are walking around that are absolutely able to put together sentences with great authenticity, but yet and still there's something hidden in the back. If they don't get help, I cannot deal. I will go mad. Yeah. Yeah. That's that no way out. Let me fold this one other thing up. I have to put these in the mail tomorrow because the post office is already closed. That's done. We gotta write our cards. Put our shipping labels on. Come on, let's go down here. Oh, you retracted it. Yep, I will think that to me. And you become the crazy one and not them. Be careful. Yeah. This one. Let me make sure I have it right. I don't want to send the wrong thing to the wrong person. Okay, that one. All right, this one I have to. Okay, so sky blue. Yellow. Let me package that one up. This is the way the love came out. Oh, I got tissue paper over here. I don't have to print nothing else because I don't have the rest of my materials. I don't have the rest of my materials. So, where do I want to put this? I'll leave it on the edge. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. Oh, wait, no. I want to do it this way. Put that aside. We'll do that one in a minute. Let me get my little pen. Write my little letter. What's today's date? Ooh, it's August 2nd. Y'all say anything else? Okay, I had to fix my message. At this point, you had to let go and let them work it out. God has to work it out for them, because in the long run, you will get hurt. Yes. If they don't, okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, sorry, y'all. Let me move my computer, because that's my life right in there. That computer goes, I'm done. That will bring me to my knees. Tears start rolling down. So we talked about that. We covered that. Now let's see, what are some solutions that we can possibly think about? Not to like actually actively activate, but just to think about what are some solutions that we can think about that can make everyone that is in dealing with, that may be dealing with that kind of situation, feel more comfortable and, maybe a little peace. What can we do? Right? Because guess what? We can't fix anybody, right? We already understand that. We can't fix anybody. But if we keep on bringing awareness to situations, somebody's going to talk about it. And then somebody's heartstring going to start hurting. It's talking about the Holy Bible of Ephesians 6:5-24. Put on the whole armor of God. Yeah. Now you shall stand against the schemes of the wiles of the enemy. I know it. I know it. Wait, I want to put this that way. Bam. Bam. And bam. Yes, you have to put on the armor, and sometimes I do forget, but I have to put on my armor to stay protected and to let go of things that I cannot control. And there's not a thing that we control except for ourselves, and most times we don't even know how to control ourselves, because depending on where we are in life, we don't even realize that maybe we are the result of all the things, the accumulation of things that have gone in our life that we've allowed to push us down. All right, now is when I'm going to put this label on. I need a flat surface. Do you think, like, some ways that we can help the situation is maybe to ignore them? Do you think that's proper? Joy added another thing about the list that we started. Okay. Yes, that means you're accomplishing a lot. Silly Mama's manifesting her life, y'all. Amen. Have you ever did a marathon of doing shirts? We're making shirts. A marathon? What do you mean by that, Silly Mama? What do you mean by a marathon? I gotta make sure y'all don't see the address. I put this box here so I had something to press on, and I still didn't use it. I think the angle was kind of hard. Oh, I messed up my nail. Look, y'all. Took a chunk of the meaty part of my nail off. You see, right? Took the meaty part. Have you ever did a marathon of doing shirts? No. No, I have not. I also get another thing. A narcissist will also use the Bible against you. Yes, they will. All of a sudden, they know the church. They know more than you. Absolutely. You ain't never say nothing but the truth. They sure will. They will hit you up, smack you upside down over the Bible, even quote scripture wrong. And because you may not be 100% proficient in that scripture, you be like, well, dang, I guess they right. Like, have you ever spent more than 4 hours making your shirts? I was just curious. Yes, I have. My job wanted to make shirts. I had to make 150 shirts. And I did it in 2 days. And it was front and back. It wasn't just the front. So I did it in 2 days. I was there for like the first day. I think I did like 5 hours or so. I went from work and I worked all the way to like I got there like at 6. Didn't leave until like 10 the first day. And then I finished up the next day. Yeah, I've done that. It wasn't live though. This is before I really started. Probably before I started doing Hello World. Like showing you everything that I do. So y'all, come on. Can we think of any solutions? A narc will also manipulate a situation to benefit them. They work behind the scenes. Lord, scheming. Scheming and scheming. Oh, I got the scheming. What can we do? Are there any solutions? Like positive solutions? I don't know. I don't know if we can. I don't know if I can even think of a positive solution. Because I think what we're really saying is that a narc, unless they're really wanting to, there's really nothing you can do to kind of convince them otherwise. That's cray-cray, y'all. Wow. Okay. Let me do this one. Ouch! My shoulders are hurting from the other day. All right. That's done. Ready to go. Labels on, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I was eating dinner. Oh, what did you eat? A narc will also manipulate. Okay. Take classes, courses in how to live from within. How can we get them to go to classes, though? Teaching yourself what to expect and how to handle it. Amen. Yes, Afro. Hey, listen, well, how you doing? Welcome to Hello World. That's a good one, Afro. Yes. Sounds like we have to do work. In order to help each other, in order to help humanity, we all have to do work. We have to put in our work. All right. Both ready to go. I have one more order. Hopefully I can fulfill it by Wednesday. It'd be nice if everything came in tomorrow and I could send it out on Wednesday so that, you know, I can so that I can exceed their expectations and my own. That'd be dope. That'd be real dope. All right, I got to print the label out for this. I have to do that later. How was your day? It was good. I love that. I love those solutions, Afro. I was working most of the day, like, so. But I enjoyed your vlog. I thought you were going to keep certain things out of it, but I see you didn't. But otherwise, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for thinking of me and inviting me. I appreciate it. And I had a really good time. It was Wanston's birthday over the weekend, and we all kind of got together and just enjoyed being human together and enjoyed each other's time, and knowing good well that that time can't be replaced or repeated, and it may not be duplicated. So I appreciate that I was able to be a part of it at least one time. You know what I mean? Who knows where I'll be next year, or where I'll be the next time you guys do a meetup or whatever. Who knows? But for that moment in time, I really enjoyed myself. So thank you guys. I enjoy myself with anybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. You like, oh, we gonna cut that out. No, we not. That's what y'all was saying. No, leave it in there. Leave it in there. That's a good part. That really showcases her personality. Leave it in there. I could so see the conversation. It was the best birthday ever. I'm so glad. And the best thing is that you were happy. So may that be the start of your how the whole year turns out for you. You know what I mean? Deserve to have that good year. So y'all, we have come up with some good solutions. Some good solutions on how to cope or deal with or even manage a narcissist. Is to, one, take classes and courses on how to live with them, or even just like knowing your limits and being able to get out, or being able to like no, stop, we gotta start right there. I added the other thing now. Okay. What was the other thing? Teaching yourself what to expect so that you don't get deep in that situation. Maybe you don't get so deep where you become relationally involved. And relationally involved could also mean friendship-wise. Once feelings are included in any type of human interaction, it's hard to decipher when it's time to go, or when it's time to say something and put your foot down. That's another thing too. I rather enjoyed this conversation, y'all. It's so much to cover and so much to think about and so much to talk about. It's not a one-day conversation. There are no rules to recovery. There are no rules to like how things can get better. But I think I'm a firm believer in, when you talk about things, the more you talk about it, the more exposed those errors become. And when those errors become exposed, you have two options. One, to erase them, eradicate them, and dig them out and let them die, or just live with it and can't blame anybody else anymore, hold anyone else responsible anymore for something that you are fully aware of now. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope that whatever you do with the rest of your evening, your morning, your night, I always get that one that just like to stick out. Whatever you do with the rest of your evening, your morning, your night, I hope that if you are dealing with a narcissist, if you are a narcissist and fully become aware of it today, that you absolutely decide to be on the right side of humanity and live your life so that you can live with and on your purpose. It's only when you want to overcome some of those battles is when you can win. If you don't want to win, you can't keep blaming anybody else for your sins. I don't know why. I just kept on rhyming, so I just ran with it. But again, like I said, I appreciate you guys. May you have a blessed evening. May you realize that you are a beautiful and wonderful person. There's no mistake about you. Even if you are on the wrong side of life, you can go on to the better side of life so that you can live your purpose and that you can be happy and free. And just get that picture that was designed for all of us. Hey, Pal Pal, how you doing? Thanks for the breakdown. Right? Like, we all helped each other break it down. You know what I'm saying? But that was dope. But let's be more compassionate with ourselves. And then that way we can be more compassionate to others. Sorry, this look a little crooked. Remember, you are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake. You are beautiful and amazing. Even if you have been doing people wrong, you are still beautiful and there's still amazing qualities in you. You just gotta fight for it and stop hurting and hurting yourself, denying yourself of all of the privileges that we were all birthed to have. Please follow me on all my social media platforms at B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. Let me think, is there anything else? Oh! Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I had to think. Hey, Hilda! Oh! You just got here or you were here? I didn't see a message till just now. Oh, Hilda, I'm sorry. I'm doing good today, Pal Pal. We had peaks and valleys, but I'm still good. Okay. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of your time. And you were here. Oh my goodness, did you say anything in the conversation about the narcissist? Oh my goodness. That would have been so dope to see what you wrote. You're getting babies food together. Aww. That would have been so dope to see what you wrote, Hilda. Maybe you can have this conversation on your channel and talk about it. This don't have to just be a hello world thing. We got to all talk about stuff. Exposing and throwing it away. But thank you for, I don't know, I guess finally seeing you. Well, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out from another episode of Hello